Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program Dicover Turkey on Natural TV. We made a lot of kilometers in the east part of Turkey to introduce eastern part of Turkey, wonderful cities we visited, starting from Sivas city, Erzincan city, Erzurum, Kars, Agre, Mount Ararat, and we drove down to one lake, one city, and the Akdamar Church inside of an island, little island in one lake we visited. Then we went to Mardin city, beautiful architecture style in Mardin city we visited. A great combination, really. Different kind of people are living in harmony in Mardin. Then we went to Şanlıurfa, ancient name was Edessa, Göbekli Tepe, which was newly found, and the first religious center of the world. Nearly 10,000, some says 15,000 years before, a temple was built in there, and it was discovered, and many people are visiting from all around the world. Of course, there is pandemic now, not very many people these days, but before pandemics, and many people from different countries came and visited Göbekli Tepe. And also Abraham the prophet, he lived in Edessa. He was against Nemrut, and he was threw inside of the hell. He threw inside of the fire, and the fire didn't burn him. And according to legendary story of Abraham the prophet, we visited the lake nearby where he was thrown into the fire. Then we went to Gaziantep, a wonderful place which was occupied by France long time ago, and we visited the Gaziantep castle, and there was wonderful presentations inside of the castle. We filmed and we made some videos for you. We made about over 4,000 kilometers, really, because Eastern Turkey is very big. And by car, I and my wife and the friends, we visited the wonderful places, and you will see. And starting from Sivas. Sivas is nearby Ankara. It's not very far from Ankara, but it's cold, very high, and especially in the winter time, it's extremely cold city. And when we visited city, we have seen beautiful houses, buildings made by thick stones, really, just like Russia and Ukraine. And some buildings made us surprised, really, very similar to Eastern European style. And we will see those pictures we had taken soon. And also the Sivas city center, there is beautiful mosque. We visited that mosque, and I made a video just in front of the mosque, and now my friends are going to show you.
Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program on Natural TV, Dicover Turkey. Today we will do Sivas city, and we will talk about Sivas. Right behind me you can see the symbol of Sivas city. Çifte Minareli Cami was built by Selçuklu Empire a long time ago. And when we look at Sivas city, we see wonderful stonework, masonry everywhere. Right behind me you can see Çifte Minareli Cami. The basis is typically Eastern Roman style. And when we look at the top of the minarets and also the sides of the minarets, we can see the motifs and the symbols of Central Asian Turkic style, really. Because in Samarkand and Uzbekistan, you can see that cubic style, also cubic calligraphy in Uzbekistan. And we see here the same thing. This is typical Central Asia and the Roman Empire styles. And when we look at the basis of the minaret, this is Byzantine, and in Sivas city there are some Byzantine buildings as well. Even the symbol of Sivas city is a double-headed eagle. Double-headed eagle is typical Byzantine, Eastern Roman style, and that is the emblem of the state of Byzantine Empire. And the same symbol was used by Selçuklu Empire as well. Today in Turkey, some cities, just as Sivas and Çorum city and Erzurum city, these three cities, even Elazığ city, these cities are using double-headed eagle. One of the head is looking to the east, other head is looking to the west. This is typical Turkey Byzantine style, because Turkey is established in two continents and also Eastern Roman as well. And there is Sivas city, and the Sivas name comes from Greek word Sebas. Saint Sebastian, he was an ancient saint, a very important figure in Christianity. He was from this city. Sebastian means the person who is from Sivas city. And when you come to Sivas, you will see a lot of wonderful things. Moreover, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk started independence war here in this city.
And the Sivas streets are very wide, very broad, and generally in Turkish cities we don't see very broad streets, but Sivas has, and Sivas people are very hospitable as well, and they have got very special things which are surprising, really. Long time ago, during the Christian era, there was a man from Sivas. His name was Saint Sebastian. His name comes from Sivas, because ancient name of Sivas is Sebas. Sebastian means Sebastian in English also. Is very popular name, especially last century. Sebastian means person from Sivas when we translate into English, Sebastian. And when you come this beautiful city, you will see wonderful hospitality and architecture, and also surprising monuments, this kind of things. And one of them is double minareted mosque is amazing, really, because some part of the mosque is typical Central Asian architecture style. Some part, especially the basement, when we look at the basement, typical Byzantine, Eastern Roman style. Both of them. Also, Armenian masonry work affected the buildings in the Eastern Anatolia, because those days mason works generally are done by Armenian masons long time ago, and that is why when we look at the especially old buildings, style is Armenian. The mason work when we look at. In Sivas also there are some ethnic groups from different nations, even Bosnians. Not much, but even today, nearly 1% of Sivas is speaking Slavic language, and also some Armenians are still living, some Armenian origins as well, and they are living in peace. And some parts neighboring Tunceli, the area, and Erzincan, some Zazas are living in there. The Zazas are generally Persian nation, and they are speaking a language which is very close to Persian language, and the Kurdish is also part of very similar to Persian language. It's Indo-European language. The Sivas is a melting pot of different kind of beliefs, and the Sunnis, Alawitans, and different kind of views are living in peace in the city. And Sivas has got special symbolic name of Kangal dog. Kangal is a very famous dog in the world, and the motherland of Kangal is Sivas. And this dog can live better, especially in the climate, very cold climate. It's a shepherd dog, and very clever, controlling whole sheep and helping the shepherds. And in the world, this dog is very famous of being clever. And after Sivas, we headed to Erzincan. When we visited Erzincan also, we have seen wonderful places such as a waterfall. We have taken some photos of the waterfall inside of forests, and the weather was very cold, really, because generally if western part of Turkey is swimming sometimes, it is snowing in the eastern part of Turkey. So Erzincan is one of the coldest cities in Turkey. We visited, and we have seen beautiful waterfall. We had breakfast, really wonderful organic breakfast in Erzincan. Then we headed to Erzurum city. Both Sivas and Erzurum are very important in Turkish history, especially Turkish Independence War. As I mentioned before, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, when he came to Samsun on 19th of May, he headed to Amasya. He made a declaration there. Then he came to Sivas, then Erzurum. And these three places, locations, are very important for the starting independence war against the imperialists, Western countries. Mustafa Kemal resisted those countries. He believed in the nation, and he believed in the nation's power, and he collected the soldiers, and he started the resistance from Sivas and also Erzurum. And the people in Erzurum and also Sivas welcomed him, and they promised him to help. And this was very important point also. Those days, Russia had a revolution also, the communist revolution, and the Russians also helped Turkey against Western countries because we took the weapons from Soviet Union those days against invaders of Western Anatolia, south of Anatolia, and the nation wrote its own destiny with these three agreements: Amasya city, Sivas city, and Erzurum city. If you are interested in Turkish history, please arrange Independence War of Turkey. If you write like this on Google, you can get some more information about Sivas, Erzurum, and also Amasya cities. And Erzurum is very important and the largest city of eastern part of Turkey and one of the coldest one as well. Today, Erzurum is nearly minus 10 degrees and it's going down in the night about minus 20. And all the winter long, Erzurum is going really cold. And Erzurum mountains are obtaining the water for Euphrates and the Tigris rivers. If Euphrates and Tigris, these two rivers, are rich, if they have got a lot of water, it is just because of the highlands of eastern Turkey, because of this, it's always snowing there, and that is melting in the springtime, and it's feeding all the Middle Eastern countries down to Iraq and Syria. And of course, global heating affected the water and the level of the water, Tigris and Euphrates. And today is a little bit lower, but hopefully, and thank to God, and the snow started again last few days, and inshallah there will be more water in Euphrates and Tigris feeding Middle Eastern countries. Erzurum has got beautiful buildings. I took some photos. We took some photos for you. You can see the castle, and the castle has got beautiful view as well. It's very close to Erzurum Mosque, historical Erzurum double minarated mosque. You can see also in the video, and that area is very rich of scenes. Really, there is beautiful park. And Erzurum people are also very hospitable. And when you go to hotel, they bring you free of charge drinks, and especially tea is very popular drink in the eastern part of Turkey. And Erzurum people are drinking tea separately. They are taking the sugar one hand, and they are taking the tea on the other hand. Just they are biting just a little bit sugar. Solid cubic sugar, and then they drink tea. It's very interesting. We have seen this kind of tea drinking, and we loved Erzurum people and their hospitality. Really. And Atatürk, when he came Erzurum, he organized, because the Erzurum people are very patriotic. They like their country very much, and they never think twice to give their life against invasion of Turkey. And this city is rescuing and hero city in Turkey, we can say. And when we look at the name of Erzurum, when we translate into English, Erzurum, it's a bit Arabic and the Persian words when we look. Erz means earth. Rum is Romans. That when we translate into English, that means Erzurum, earth of Rome, earth of Rome. Even St. George, very famous Christian saint, he visited this city also. This Erzurum was under the rule of just the north part of Erzurum, and was inside of Russia. Few decades. Then Atatürk made an agreement with Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union evacuated all that area because that belonged to Turkey, and even Kars city was given back to Turkey again. with the agreements between Atatürk and the Soviet governments. And this place got the peace after the winning the independence war. Erzurum has got some waterfalls. Especially, I recommend you to visit in the winter time because there is a wonderful mountain, Palandöken. People are skiing. There is good place to ski. There's ski center. Even Erzurum hosted university games some years ago, and many university athletes came to Erzurum, and they tried to get the gold medals in Erzurum. And Erzurum introduced itself with these games, Olympic Games of university. And we headed to Kars after finishing our visit in Erzurum. And I thank to Sivas and Erzurum people very much because they were very helpful for us to introduce the city and hosted very well. Thank you very much for being with us. Please follow our social media accounts. We are loading these programs on social media accounts, so you can watch it again on YouTube. Ayhan Özci with Dicover Turkey, Natural TV. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.